Hi guys, and welcome to your next weekly general reading. So this one is from the 1st of July to the 7th, so the beginning week of July. I cannot believe we're in July right now. It's absolutely insane how fast this year has gone. But I feel like the first 6 months of this year was a real time for us to get rid of the remnants of the old reality that we lived in, work out where we want to be, where we want to go in life, who we want to be in that next part of our journey. And now I feel like for the second half of this year, it's almost like the setup has done with that grounding, that foundation, getting rid of all the old and then going into the new. And now I feel like we're actually stepping into ourselves. We're stepping into this new reality that we have been working towards for almost the longest time, it feels like. Because this first one here, I feel like it's actually what it's really saying here with this awakening, because it's almost like a different perception. It's saying that you need a new perception on something that's happening, and I feel like that's almost what you've been working on for the first 6 months of this year, is getting the right perception, getting the right beliefs that serve that perception. So what we perceive in our new reality, we step into that reality, and we're not having any old beliefs hold us back anymore and chain us to the ground. Now the beliefs we have actually have broken us free. I feel like there's a breaking free from this old reality, this old version of ourselves, and this was a decision from us. And I think what this week is really about is, which is really weird, it just kind of came to me then, it's almost look how far you've come. Look how far you've come in this first 6 months of this year. Look where you are now, because you have come into your own. You have stepped into a new reality of yourself, or you're stepping into it. But I feel like there is some sort of breakthrough with this. It's almost like an awakening, a realization of how far you have actually come, because something has been coming. And I feel like it happened like last week, or it may happen in this week, but there is going to be some sort of evidence in your reality now that's going to show you how far you've come, whether it's someone saying it to you, whether it's an opportunity that's handed to you. Because I'm drawn to the number 2 here, so I feel like there is a joining, there's a partnership, there is some sort of coming together here, and it could be a contract, but it's some sort of movement forward that shows you how far you've come. And then it's just like almost you're congratulating yourself. There's a patting on your back. There's a moment here where you go, wow, look where I am now. And it's almost like breaking free. There's a lot of freedom. I feel like there's a freedom of energy. I feel like the old kind of things that used to hold us back, they don't hold us back anymore, because we don't buy into those beliefs anymore. We've adopted new beliefs that serve us in this new reality, that have helped us step into this new reality of the dream that we want to actually live in. And now it's like just like an abundance. I'm seeing a lot of energy, like white light. Like I feel like the energy can actually come through now, whereas it couldn't before. That's why we couldn't offer you what you wanted before, because you had too many chains holding you to the ground, and we couldn't get the energy through. There were too many blocks. Now those blocks is lifted. Now we can get through. And what they're saying here with also just quickly with the number 9, the ending of the old, entry of the new. We're in a new chapter now, is what I want to say. With July coming into July, we're in a completely new chapter. And with the 7 of Fire here, what it's saying here, because as you start to shine, as people see a light, some will run towards you and hug you, and others will want to hit you for lack of better words. Some will want to bring you down. Some will want to put those old beliefs back and block that energy and hide your light. They can't stand in that light. That light almost burns them. There are going to be people in your world now. Not everyone's going to be your best friend, and you are going to have to hold true to what you have developed in this first 6 months of this year, last year, year before, what you've been building towards. Lean heavily on that, because people are going to want to bring you down, and realize that where they are coming from is your old reality. It's almost like the old call, and trying to call you back into that reality and chain you back down. They aren't on your level of frequency, but what they do have power of, they can bring you back if you start to buy into those old beliefs. Not everyone's going to be friends, so when people try and bring you down or try and, like, you know, get real is what some people like to say. Ask yourself what they're saying is there any truth in it, or is it an old version of me that's trying to bring me back down there? And where are they coming from? Do they have any merit? Do they have credits behind them with what they're saying? Should I believe into it? Really ask if it's true, and if it is, then it may be a lesson, maybe something you have to learn. But if they're just coming from jealousy, if they're just coming from I can't handle that light, they would never say that to you, but it's where they're actually coming from. It's all jealousy, it's all fear, because, you know, they want to be where you are, but they can't because they're still chained into that old reality. Ask yourself whether or not it's true, and if it's not, then say goodbye. Basically, don't even let them in. Don't even let them touch your energy field. Just literally knock them back. Keep moving forward. Because, yeah, it's sad, because when you start to have this real success, I'm feeling such a big success here. Some will, and some will actually surprise you who it is. Some will not support you on this next leg of this journey, and it's just something you're going to have to live with in that way, because not everybody can handle what you're becoming. Yeah, and not everybody is meant to, how do I say this? Sorry, just let me tune in. You can't take everyone with you. There are certain people in your life that you want to take on this part of your journey with. Maybe somebody that you were good friends with, and maybe a family member, but not everybody is meant to take part in your journey. People are with us for chapters of our lives, and you have to know when a contract has ended with a certain person in your life too. What I mean by contracts, when we come down here, before we come down here, we set contracts with other souls, saying, like, for this leg of my journey, you're going to be here, you're supposed to teach me this, and then we say goodbye. Or this part of their journey, maybe they're in there for the whole thing. I don't know. There is longer contracts and there's shorter contracts. And with certain people in our lives, you have to decide whether or not that contract is ended with the, oh God, English, whether or not that contract has ended with them or not. And the way you can feel it, the way that I felt it in my life, is when I'm with that person, you're either feeling drained, you're either feeling like, you know, you don't really want to, you're asking yourself, why I want to be here with this person, or is there any friction around this person, and when I leave this person's company, do I feel better? So ask yourself, when you're with this person, what do I feel when I leave them? What do I feel when I'm with them? Do I feel like I'm dragging out something? Do I feel like I'm dragging them along? Any of that. Or if you're feeling abundant with them, you get so excited when you see each other. It's just like, oh, we're going to see this person, going to see this person. You're networking, you're lifting each other's vibration. If they are not lifting you anymore, they do not need to be part of your journey anymore, and you need to say goodbye. Sometimes it really does hurt, it does suck, but if you really are serious and getting real with yourself and saying, I'm doing this now, I am making the decision and I am doing this, I am not stepping back, I am not holding back my light, I'm standing in my own spotlight, and I'm going to do what I said I'm going to do, then you have to say goodbye to some people. And some people who come in who are being negative and trying to dim your light, they need to go as well. Do not give them any of your attention, because all your energy needs to be in this reality, in this dream you are living in, is what I want to say. I feel like there is a real breakthrough here with this. And yeah, that's all I need to say. I hope this reading has helped you guys. And if you want to follow me on Instagram at tiny.langshaw, you can see more inspirational content on there. And if you haven't yet, tune into my Dare to Dream series, which is a new part of my Aesthetics Flurry channel, which is about, it's just, oh, I'm sorry, I get so excited. I just edited a new video of it. It's really just about how to build your dream, what can hold you back from it, all the things that I'm learning online from all these mentors. And it's just basically everything I'm learning, I'm putting out there now. So tune into that. Got my video 2 up there now, as of now. It's just uploading while I'm doing this reading. Tune into it. It's about beliefs and parallel realities, which is a very fascinating topic on parallel realities. So hopefully you guys enjoy that, and I'll see you next week.